All right, guys. I have here with me Szabi. Very nice to have you here, man. You went through the program with me for the last 12 weeks. Did very, very well. Thanks for putting all the effort. You definitely crushed it, created a lot of content, learned photography. And thank you also for sharing your experiences as well and sharing your the changes you were able to achieve. So, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, whatever you feel like sharing about your personality and your lifestyle at the moment.
Absolutely. So I'm Szabi. I'm originally from Hungary, but I live in Berlin, Germany for almost 9 years now. And so I work in IT, and that's pretty much, I think, what's relevant for my background. Maybe a bit about myself and what the struggles were in the beginning. So as I said, IT. So I was always a bit more introverted on the side. I'm not completely, but just a bit. And so of course the dating part was always a bit, not struggling, but it was also not very, smooth in that sense. And basically, what I was looking for is I was struggling with trying to find a girlfriend and going on dates. And so previously, a few years ago, it was still I had no problem with that too much in the past, because I could just maybe social circle through that, learn. So basically just get to know people, or bars or clubs. But at least in Berlin, Germany, in the past few years, it has become really, really tough. So I think it just changed a lot. Basically, the clubs were either empty or just not very good quality for the people that were going there. And so it changed a lot. And I was very much struggling with just trying to meet new people, and I also recognized a lot that even when I was going out to clubs or bars, and I was just talking to people, talking to girls, trying to get to know people, a lot of girls were just asking me for my Instagram, and that was very, very new to me. And to be honest with you, I had Instagram, but I was not focusing on that at all. So I basically had almost no Instagram, right? So that was very strange. And I thought maybe there's just one or two girls, but it was one after the other. So it was I was like, okay, I need to do something about this, but I had no clue what to do. So I kind of felt like that the dating game has changed a bit, and I wasn't really sure how to go about it and what to do. So I was struggling with that a bit.
Yeah, the dating landscape has definitely changed. We live in the digital era. Everyone is online.
Yes.
What about that? Bad things, horrible things. Sure, we can discuss and go deep on that. But we can also take action and see how we can learn to navigate through this new age of being digital, right? As we talked once during the program, even the small coffee shop, you find it in Google Maps, right? So everyone needs a small presence, right? Very nice. And what was then, if you would pinpoint the main problem you were trying to solve with the program, what was the first, or not the first, but let's say the main problem you think you have solved after completing the program?
Yeah, so maybe I can give you a before after. So before, also I tried, because as you said, I figured out that I have to focus more on the online stuff, and I tried online dating in the beginning, and that was just not good. So for me, it did not work at all. And I wasn't getting matches, and if I got a few matches, the dates were just not very good. So I was not satisfied, and I did not really know what to do. So that was one. And second, I always felt if I met people, and not just women, but general people, they always ask me for my Instagram, and I felt maybe I should focus on that and just see how what I can do with that if I focus on that. Yeah. So how it looks now after the program. So basically, in the past few weeks, I went on 3 dates per week. All of the leads were from online dating apps, and it's not just I want to make sure that this is important. So it's not just about the quantity, it's about the quality, right? So these were very, very, very good dates, and I was very satisfied with the results, with the leads. So for me, that's like a huge, I guess, like a huge win, because for me, to be honest with you, like the quantity, I don't really care about that. I'm looking for connection, and to be honest with you, like I really wanted to be like a hater for dating apps, because I was like, oh, it's so terrible, it's so shallow. But I must admit, like it works. Like if you know what to do, like if you know how to create a profile, like you know how to create an online presence, how to use Instagram, you can get really good leads, and you can get you can meet great people, whether that's just maybe like a romantic partner, or maybe business, or not networking. It just changed. The game has changed, and as you said, people can cry about it as much as they want, but the game has changed. You either adapt and move on, and then just use the advantages and just work with that. So yeah, so for me that was very specific to dating, and it's, I mean, as I said, it's very good results. So and it's so simple, and like in hindsight it's so simple, but of course when you don't know how to do it, it's complicated in the beginning. But like if there is somebody who can show you like what to do, all you have to do is just follow the steps, follow the program, and you get the results. It's really not that complicated.
Right. Exactly. It's skills, right? You learn the skill, and then you can use the skill.
Yeah.
It's like building a business. You learn how to build a business, like learning how to find a job, learning what you do in an interview,
Exactly.
learning how to dance, how to sail, how to drive. It's a skill anyone can learn. Practice with guidance and with the right knowledge, right?
Exactly.
Could you list, just for people to have an idea, so the guys can have an idea, what are 2 or 3 skills you learned there, specific things you learned from the program, for example, that guys are going to learn as well?
Yeah. So I think the number one thing for me is, like, first you need to do like a mindset shift, and the mindset shift is that online you have to create a brand, something like a brand. Is that whether that's on Instagram or LinkedIn for a career, or on the dating apps. For what I mean by brand is that you present like the best parts of your life, so to say. So like it is fake to some degree, that's true, but like everybody has to present it's just like a brand, like a company. Like the company in the marketing, it presents the best parts of the product, and that's the same thing. And as I said, like it's kind of shallow, but that's just how it is nowadays. And once you accept it, and you just accept it, okay, this is not 100% of my life, but these are the best parts of my life, and I highlight the best parts of my life. It can be very powerful. And so for me, that was the first big thing, that I had to think about myself as a brand, and communicating as a brand, and just presenting my lifestyle, And there's a second point, like presenting the lifestyle, because as I said, I work in IT. However, I did have cool hobbies, but I just did not show that on on my social. And once I started showing that, like people were saying, oh, that's cool, I did not know you do that, so simple things like your hobbies, the sports that you do, the traveling, it's just simple things like that, like if I go somewhere on vacation, nice. And I never really thought about like making photos and stuff for my social, but now it's just it's just second nature. I just think, okay, I'm gonna be here, that's gonna be a cool photo for my Instagram, and I just do the photo in like 5 minutes, and that's it. I move on. But that photo is part of my brand now, and I can use that for the future, like basically forever, right? Because that's online. So that was the second thing, like creating good photos and good videos for my brand, for my online presence. And third was specifically for the dating apps, like how to actually use the apps, because there's always this thing which people say, the dating app algorithm is against you. It doesn't. I mean, to some degree, yes, but again, like like in my experience, like if you know how to use the apps, like if you have good pictures, if you know how to create the profile, if you know how to message the girls, like dating apps work. You have to put some effort into it, obviously, like with everything else in life, but you can get good results with it. So these were for me basically the three big things I would say.
So photography as well. You learn how to get good.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, you're even like photographer for girls. I heard like as a hobby now. Sometimes you organize some events and you can create content, and it's just fun to skill set of taking photos. Yeah, very nice. Now a hard question: how was it working with me and the other coaches? You can be completely blunt here. What was your experience directly, 101, and in the group calls and the other coaches?
Yeah. I had a very positive experience. So I was actually looking for solutions. So I had no, so I think for me, like for the coaching, it's very important that my coaches are honest with me. Like I did not take anything personally. Like if I did not do anything right, or if I was slacking or anything, like I liked it when you told me what to do. It's like, hey, Szabi, like you have to do this and just follow the process. And I think sometimes people like, I need that sometimes, just somebody telling me, hey, Szabi, like just focus on this, just do it. I know it's uncomfortable because to be honest with you, like it's new skills, like the first time I'm doing these selfie, these selfies basically in public to our Instagram. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's like it's a strange feeling. These people look at you and stuff, but then it's uncomfortable. But you get used to it. You just have to push through. And I think it's like for me, it was very helpful when they told me, it's fine. It's completely normal, and just go with it. So I think that helps for me personally. That helped a lot. That I had somebody that I could rely on. I could ask my questions. Like whenever I had a question, like you always answered it to me immediately, like you were always there for me. So I always felt like you wanted to help me. Like as I said, it works really well. So thank you for that. And I really believe that if people are just, all you have to do is just follow the instructions. I mean, it's really not, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but you know how it is. Like once you leave your comfort zone, obviously it's not comfortable. But if you want new results, if you want new skills, you have to do that. And if you're going to do it, then just follow the program. You will get results. I mean, I did it for me, so it's perfect.
Yeah, sounds great. Really happy with your results, and you put a lot of work. You followed everything. Congratulations on what you have achieved. Quick 2 questions then, and I want to let you go for your dates. First of all, what's next for you then after the program? You got the results. I'm just curious about what's your next goal now with those skills and with the results you already have. Are you going to for a relationship? Are you looking for stay on the the fun side, the casual things? What do you plan to do now moving forward? Especially now that you have solved this part and you can consistently meet new women, you can potentially maybe have a partner. I'm just curious about what you see as your next step in your journey.
Absolutely. So my focus now is absolutely finding a life partner, finding a long-term girlfriend, and then and of course long-term, like starting a family. So for me that's important, and like just a few months ago to think about that, I was very confused how to do it. I was kind of scared, like, oh my god, like I'm going to do this because everything has changed. But now I'm just like, okay, now I'm excited, like now I'm excited to to go on the dates, to meet new people and see, okay, maybe this date, maybe this is the woman I'm gonna have a family with. You never know, and that's just very exciting. It's like it's that confidence in the future. That I have the skills now to just move into that direction. So that's very nice. And I'm also planning to do maybe a few photo shoots in the summer.
Oh, nice.
The plan is to do like a boat photo shoot because I have boat license, and it would be a cool event, to drive a yacht or something. But like yachts are expensive, but with the skills and with the networking skills, it's possible to like combine the photo shooting event with like the yacht events, and then just make something lots of fun, and just do like a boat party. So the possibilities are endless, really. But for me, these are the two main goals moving forward.
Sounds awesome. And for people who don't know, who are watching, we also focus in the program on how to use your IG and your online presence for networking, for organizing events, building a new circle of friends, or just, exchanging value, meeting photographers, videographers, a lot of any type of people you want to network. Instagram is a fantastic way to start relationships and also to organize your own events. Szabi is sailing. He loves sailing and he wants to bring more people, new friends, and people who are like the same tribe. But we don't need to talk about that here now. So last question then, man, would be, what would you say for someone who is like on the fence and he's not sure? Should I do this program? Should I not? Should I spend my money somewhere else?
Yeah. So what I would say is so if you are struggling with so I think there are really two ways to think about this. So for me, as I said, it was more focused on the dating part and using Instagram and basically like the online branding for meeting women. I think for me personally, it was important. Like as I said, like a few months ago, I had no idea like how I'm gonna get a girlfriend. And I was actually like very scared. Like, okay, like how I'm gonna do this because it's just so difficult now. And now fast forward a few months. I mean, for me, it was very important to solve this problem. So I would say if for somebody who is struggling with that, it's like in hindsight, it is so simple. Like if you actually know and do the work, it's not a struggle. It's like it just works. And if somebody wants to be in that position, to be able to choose, to not feel like that you are struggling with this problem in your life, because I think it is a very important part of life, to have a partner. And for me, like I was struggling, so like I just felt like like I had less confidence about it, So for me, all of these things bothered me, and I just wanted to like solve this problem. So for me, that was the most important thing. So and I think for people who have the same problem, that's what I can tell you. Like it's really like in hindsight, it is so simple. It's not complicated. And that's it. And for the second part, for the networking, I would say I can give you also some examples because like as I said, that I did the photo shoots and those were basically like cold leads from Instagram. I think it's good to have as context. So I still have 200 followers on Instagram, so I don't have many. Yet I could still invite models to a photo shoot with completely cold DMs, and these were like professional models. And like it's just also proves like you don't need like a big Instagram following. What you need is good Instagram. You need to follow the directions. You need good photos, and you just have to know like how to start a conversation on Instagram, how to do the DMs, how to communicate with the models. And it's not just for the models; it's for anything in life. Like you can. It's basically the same thing. Like if you want to build a business and you want to reach out to other businesses, maybe doing B2B sales. You can reach out to them on LinkedIn or Instagram or whatever. It's the same principles. Of course, it's going to be different photos and videos because it's a different target audience, but it's the same principle. I mean, you just have to know like how to do the photos, how to do the videos for your business, and then just how to reach out to other businesses, and then just follow the script, and then you will get new leads for your business. So these skill sets are very, very good. And also maybe like from another perspective, even if I meet somebody like in real life, maybe like a networking event or some other just casually meeting somebody maybe at work or something. Once you exchange Instagrams, because my Instagram is now set up in a way that shows what I do and who I am as a person, as being as a brand, people stay in my loop. Like that's the beauty of it. What I did not know, that I realized in the end, is that people, like nowadays, everybody's on social media, whether that's on LinkedIn or Instagram. People look at your content, and if they look at your content regularly, like you are basically on the top of their mind, so they remember you and they think about you immediately when they see you, and that's how networking works. Like you don't have to do this, I don't know, like cold calling or whatever, like back in the day. It's just so much easier. So if you know how to do it, it's just so much easier. And it like even when I was just maybe going out and just meeting people like in whatever event, once I exchanged Instagrams, now it was so much easier. Like it's just people keep up with me, keep in touch with me on Instagram, and I can also keep in touch with them, and it's just and even if I meet somebody, just a friend from like London or something, I live in Germany, like we are still in touch on Instagram, and I know what's happening with them, they know what's happening with me, and that's just how the game works now. It's just so much easier, and again, like because I was a huge hater for this for Instagram and social media, but once you know what to do with it, it's much like your life is just much easier, and it's more efficient, and you can use it for whatever. Yeah.
Sounds good. Exactly. All it takes is, hey, nice to meet you, with small talk. If you're meeting someone new, right? Here's my IG, and they can look at your content and get to know you a little more, and it does a lot of the work for you. So that's the goal, and it's basically your lifestyle. You're not lying there. You're just posting your trips, your hobbies, your friends. You don't need to. It's not about renting. You don't have any cars on your IG, right? It's not like
no, I don't. I basically have So a few photos about my trips to different places. I also have a few photos with my friends, a few photos with and videos about my training, and that's pretty much it. So it's nothing like it's nothing crazy, but again, like it's those few things which just like as you said, like people have an immediate even if you just met somebody for 5 minutes, like once they scroll through my Instagram, like they know who I am, and that's really powerful. Okay, you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours about just explaining who you are. It's all in there, and people know, okay, Szabi is this sailor guy who's doing this and that, and he's doing these cool events, and that's it. And the people want to reach out to me, because they see my life, and that's it. And so it's very good that you say that, because it's not fake. It's just the 5% of my life which is the most exciting, but it's my life, it's my life, but it's just the highlights of my life, and that's enough, and
exactly, you killed it. Yes, in a way it feels a little bit shallow, totally understandable, because we are curating the highlight. The highlight is true, it happens, but we also have to remember, right, and that's my takeaway on that, we are doing that also for people who also still don't know us. So we need to hook them a little bit. Otherwise, the world is competitive. We are in an attention economy. If you're not doing it, next guy is. So it is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, man. So good luck on the date tonight. Where is she from?
She's German.
She's German. Very nice. And then good luck with everything. And
thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. And see you around, man. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.